Okay, we're back. I need to find Against the Storm as a game. This is where my face is supposed to go. Pretty sure. Today's game is going to be this Forsaken Gods Temple. We don't have the deed for it yet, so we're going to go get the deed for it. We're on Royal Woodlands. So trees are like whatever, so beavers are like whatever. But also 8 harpies versus 8 lizards is like a pretty hard commit. I do like that these come with 12 tools. None of them come with advanced building materials either. Did I turn you down? You seem very loud. No, it's just me that's loud. There we go. But this is maybe a harpy pick. I really like the 12 tools. And then for embarkation bonuses, well, now we have our choice. It's like, take some fabric. No, don't be insane. Take some bricks. Take a little extra wood and take like 36 meat for food. No, you can't afford that. What are you thinking? I guess that's just your embark bonus. Do you really, are you that invested in 36 wood? No. I'll take food instead. I don't know, man. Just send it. It's probably a fine choice. So goals for this? Harpy Utopia, if we can manage it. Starting off with 8 harpies is a pretty strong start. And otherwise just like finish the modifier. Oh, and there's one to do like 4 timed orders in one game. So since the map modifier is you see more timed orders, it's the kind of thing where you could make it happen. For sure. We're gonna start with a Stonecutters Camp. Stonecutters Camp for clay, and then Small Herbalist Camp for berries, and then Woodcutters Camp for wood. Like here. And then, I don't know, just like a second Woodcutters Camp over here. These are priority 2. These are priority 1. And then ship it. And I do not want to open this glade until I see my order choices, because some of them might be open a glade within X amount of time as a timed reward. So we're going to wait and see what the timed orders are first before we do any kind of glade opening or anything like that. Staff them. You don't have the wood for it? Alright, well, I'll work here. We don't really need the builder. We just need the wood to start. Save some coal in case we need it for a glade event. And then what mysteries do we have? Resource nodes depleting during drizzle spawn fertile soil. It's okay. I've never been super impressed with it. Travel cost of trade routes increases by 2. Fine. Fulfill housing to ignore it. Fine. Double food each break. You die unless both of your services are filled. Okay. And then here, knowing that trade is a little worse, a source of amber might be better, but making 6-pack of trade goods is not really like a particularly good way to get amber. I don't like Lost in the Wilds, but it could be good here if we're going to open a couple dangerous glades to get extra people. And honestly, it's one of the rare times that I'm actually looking at doing Lost in the Wilds. Leftover crops, I don't even know where herbs are yet, and clay delivery line's just kind of fine, but I think we're going to find clay nodes. So why don't you give me Lost in the Wilds? We've never tried it before. Let's give it a shot. Let's see just how good it is. And then as soon as those orders pop up, we are off to the races. This road can come up like that. Order me. Yeah, we can just finish this right now, and it's an insane... it's an insane order. What the hell? All three of these are, like, outrageously good. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna wait on it until the impatience is a little higher, honestly. We have 8 minutes to think about it. And then I'm gonna... Because now I can't use the tools to open a glade. So I'm like, I could use coal to open a glade still. But then if they're all timed orders, I think we might put ourselves in a position where we can't make effective use of the impatience reduction. So I'm going to make the insane play, and I'm going to wait. So if all of those recipes are +3, don't get me wrong, lumber mill would be insane. It would be 3 wood into 5 planks, but I'm also thinking that with that timed order done, crude workstation is 8 wood into 5 planks. That's, like, not that bad either. Crude workstation might be good enough because of getting that perk, or that order, that, like, we never need to build another refined product building this game, which means, like, I'm not looking at lumber mill, I'm not looking at leatherworker. I'm looking very hard at tinkerer. Simple tools, training gear, pack of building materials, all things you'd want. Forester set to grow metal does synergize extremely well with our tinkerer. I'm not really looking at temple because, well, we don't have humans, so it doesn't really matter. Press gives us great value for the plant fiber that we get out of trees. It's also, like, bad flour and bad packs of luxury goods. But I think Forester's Hut is going to be such a secure source of metal that you kind of just have to grab it here. Because you don't have a lot of metal sources on Royal Woodlands. And we know that we will be able to get fertile soil from clearing some of those deposits during drizzle. I don't know, Smokehouse looks fine. Tavern also kind of looks fine. We know we already took something that lets us do brawling. And it's just a flat +3 to global resolve, and I would like to have a services building. But I also did take a lot of meat. And making jerky would be a pretty easy way to keep harpies happy, like, right now. Because they're not going to have a great time in Storm. I bet I can find a tavern later. Give me something that makes people happy at the outset of the game. So now, crude workstation. Drop these down to 2. Priority U. Go to, like, 10, 10, 10. Should be fine. And then I'm also going to want to work on their housing. But I'm going to want to build stuff first, because the smokehouse really needs to get down early, so that we have jerky that they can eat during storm, so they don't just straight up leave. So staff me 2 people in there for the time being. It's crazy that I want to open a small glade so that I get a person. So that I have a free builder. But I think instead I can just be patient. There's no rush right now. We're not panicked. Also, wait, hang on. I shouldn't have anyone working here because I can just wait like 3 minutes and then get tooled up and then double up on everything they make in there. So why don't you work these berries for a little bit? And then we're going to need, like, interim housing so that they're not miserable in storm. This will be our solution instead of jerky. We'll just build 3 houses and then we'll destroy them later. And we've got plenty of wood to do that. I really just want to turn that in. I'm so tempted. But if we get really, really lucky here, we might be able to knock out one of those don't let the Queens of Patience grow over 2 or don't let the Queens of Patience grow over 4 deeds. If we get really lucky. Okay, there's one house up. With one more house, Harpies will go above 4, which means I can trim woodcutters in Storm, and then they'll be at like 1 for Storm season. I won't have to worry about Jerky. Jerky can be a next season problem. .91. Soon. Soon we will be ready. There it is. You can tell from the hostility tick. Deliver it. And then you get out. You get out. Come and work in here. What's our building pick? Kinda want to wait on that one until we open a big glade. And you could also open a big glade. Well, no, you were waiting on a timed order. What's your next order, now that you picked that one? Discover 2 glades, repair a building. See, this is why we wait. In 850. 5 read per minute, 12 tools. Okay, so open this immediately. If there's a building to repair in here, we are pogged up. If there's not a building to repair, we might open this. Like, the bonuses aren't even really that good, but 12 tools lets us, like, cascade into another glade event if we wanted to. These are all good. I'm totally fine with that. This tree's about to come down. So show me what we got in here. A building to repair. He's done it. Hostility is increased by 300 points. We have 10 minutes. We can wait until the end of Storm to do this. This, I don't really care about. I guess we're like getting it for free, and it's a means of making luxury goods, and it's slightly more efficient planks. I'm not worried about it, but since we're not wasting a blueprint pick on it, you know, why not? So deliver this now. Are you delivering this? No, you're taking a break. Typical Harpy. Yeah. Carry it away. Yeah. Okay, now leave. Come in here, and... oh, we got a lizard from that. Interesting. Reserve those planks. You didn't. You did! You did do it. Okay, lizards also have houses. Lizards are also happy. And then for the second glade, it will just open like a small glade. Who cares? Do I need a builder right now? I mean, it would be nice to get caught up on some of these roads, I guess. Here, discover this glade. Let's get ready to turn Call of the Ruins in. And then during Storm, I'll dump both of you into the small herbalist camp. You can pick berries instead of being woodcutters. Honestly, you might still make planks even though the carpenter exists, because I don't want to have to staff the carpenter and this crude workstation when we're this tight on labor. Oh, and then in here you've got roots, so we'd want to see like a forager's camp or a trapper's camp. It's trapper's camp, and we know we have lizards, so that makes it slightly better. I'm just not that interested in artisan, honestly. We're not going to have a good way to make pigment that we know of right now. Neither lizards nor harpies use coats. We can buy a farm blueprint from a trader if we really need to. Same thing with herbalist camp, so... I'll take the trapper's camp because it's useful now. And I would really love to find an herbalist camp, too. For that, roots deposit. So you guys come in here. One of you can work in here. Here's Storm. You're all gonna leave. And then you guys do that. We'll have a lizard build some roads for a bit. We have enough time to do this in spring. We have enough time to do this in spring. Or, you know, drizzle, whatever it's called here. I'm almost like, if we run one woodcutter, which we are still doing, we might be able to grab resin for this instead of coal, which would be huge. I might try and push my luck on that. Because it's actually going to be 4 minutes to finish, not 5 minutes to finish. Because we'll have 2 people work it. So we have more time than it looks like we have. And I don't want to discover a glade in Storm, so I want to leave that one unworked. You guys are doing fine. You'll be able to get this smokehouse up soon. You'll do something like that. You can use wood for it. You can go to like 50. Pottery and incense, don't really care right now. Just waiting for Storm to end. I didn't even notice we found fertile soil here. That's a source of metal for the forager's camp, whatever it's called. Forester's hut. So that's our tools production done, basically. We just have someone go and work in there. We have enough gathering camps. I really hate where that's positioned. I might, even though I repaired it, I might just salvage it. Or destroy it. I know it's like incredibly inefficient in terms of the resources that we put into it and what we get out of it, but I really can't imagine using this building. Okay. Orders, no, we actually already know about that. Who's my third race? Humans. Okay. Noted, but I think I'd still rather take 3 lizards. You guys get in there and open that glade. Cornerstone pick. Mushroom seedlings is really interesting, given that we took the forester's camp. Because it means that if we ever don't need metal, we can pivot it into food production, and we don't need to take a second farm-style building to do so. So basically taking mushroom seedlings like gets us a reputation blueprint back. On the other hand, Trade Hub is, again, as we've covered previously on this channel, a perk that just lets you win the game. But you really have to lean heavily into trade to do it. And given that we have that annoying storm perk, which isn't like that big of a deal, but does hamper our ability to trade in storm a bit, and we've won a lot of games through trade recently, like let's take mushroom seedlings. And then you like get that tree down. We can also, with the wealth of resources that we have, start working on our housing solutions long term. Those are going to look something like this. We have 1.03 impatience. We will be turning in Call of the Runes. We are starting to get really dangerous on this. But I'm going to have people start working it now, and we'll get the last resin somewhere. Oh, that's bad. We might not get the last resin somewhere. Hang on. We're going to have to knock the hostility of the forest down to 1 in order to do that. Do you have resin in here? No. Do you have resin in here? Yes. Force a delivery. We'll still be okay on the timer. I believe. Here, you guys get out of here. Lizards are going to work in the smokehouse. They're going to be thrilled about that. You're carrying resin away now, so now we can work this. Investigate it. Harpy resolve is low. If I house one of... No, they're at 3. They just need to find a jerky to eat. They'll be okay. Not only is it toasty warm, but they get to work with meat all day. Like, they're just very excited about things that happen in the smokehouse. Okay, that's being worked. Great news. What can I do for my poor harpy friends? I could build them a harpy house. That is something I could do for them. So you get out of there. Also, you guys get out of here. Like, help make this house so that you will be happier. I'm gonna have to favor you for a little bit, and then once this house is built, I can unfavor you, and you will still be fine. We'll wait until you get down to like half. And then, incredibly, I still have a 3rd order to pick that might also be a timed order. So we're going to hold on to the 12 tools we got from that other order. We're just going to wait like a little bit to let this creep up. We might actually take that order next drizzle in case it involves opening a glade. You guys are done with everything in here? Okay, fair. We're getting through that real fast. Harpy house is up. You don't need to get favored anymore. Everyone feels fine. Do I have 2 more lizards to work in here? No, I have 2 harpies. Okay. Well, I think I can afford to have both of you work in here. And still keep the hostility at 4. What's my new pick? They're all kind of bad. 3-star skewers, I don't immediately have a plan for making. Copper bars we're not going to need. Ale we probably won't need. Rainmail is 3-star flour that we could use mushrooms for, so this kind of sets us up to take cooking buildings later. It also lets us make 1-star scrolls with stuff that we can find laying around eventually, with the wine, and we can make wine from the 5 read per minute that we're getting from Call of the Ruins. So that's something to think about. Or we could take stamping mill, which makes flour like reasonably well, and makes pottery really well in case we wanted to make ale or wine or... I think that's it. Is there something else you use pottery for? I don't know. Anyway, then we've got Alchemist Hut. We don't need crystallized dew, we just grow it. This would give us cosmetics and wine. Wine would let us do something to make scrolls with, but then we're like, well, how do we make the wine if we don't have the pottery? Everything comes back to the pottery, so I think we're taking stamping mill. It's the pottery, stupid. We also want to, first of all, clear this field out. Although it looks like it's kind of done it already for us. But we're going to be building our forester's hut there. And we're going to start on our journey of being able to produce metal ourselves. Two minutes to go. You'll finish with plenty of time. We're not worried about it. You are making jerky. That's great news. I almost want to go into consumption control and say don't eat meat or insects, so that we can put all of it into jerky. Harpies have found jerky. They're very excited. Also, we're starting to get a little bit of fertile soil out of these berry charges and these clay deposit charges. It's like not really enough to grow off of, although we could put a sick forester's hut here. It would reach pretty much everything at the cost of obliterating a nice orderly grid network for the city to be on. Meantime, let's get tool shop. Stamping mill will go behind it, because I think stamping mill is also... Oh, stamping mill's 2x2. You can go behind the warehouse. Okay. Okay. No free builders, that's fine. You'll be done in 50 seconds, and then you'll be free builders. We're almost at Impatience 1, but I would be really worried if it was going to have us open a glade on a timer. I'm hoping it's something like build 8 harpy houses, or something else that lets us leverage our incredible ability to produce refined goods. If it's like, can you please give me 30 planks? I'd be like, yeah, I can do that. I can do that, like, right now, basically. 59, 10, 34. I was gonna go to 15, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay, you're done. We love it. Be an idle builder for a bit. I'm not even gonna be mad. That's also a minus 50 hostility, which matters quite a bit at this early stage of the game. We could favor lizards to get them to 15. Sure. Let's get a little bit of rep. God, I want to know what that next order is, but if it has us open a glade and storm, it would be pretty bad. I just want you to clear like all of this. Give me just a nice line of sight up into there. And then don't worry about this for now. We don't need the stamping mill immediately. And then you guys just be builders for a while. Not having a house is fine, it just means that you move a little slower. Trapper's camp is going up, so if we get a lizard next migrant wave in spring, that's where that lizard will be going. You'll be upgrading soon. You really just need to finish these 4 decorations. Maybe that means they should be priorities so you're not working on roads or something instead. There you go. 0.06 rep per minute. It's barely anything. You have anything worth taking? No, that's probably going to get sent to the Citadel. It's probably also going to get sent to the Citadel. So in case it's an order that doesn't actually have us open a glade, I'm going to open it at the start of... I'm going to start it at the start of Storm, so I can look at it. I'm also going to unfavor you. Because if it doesn't involve glade opening, then we can work on it during storm. If it does involve glade opening, maybe we can open a glade near the end of storm. Something like that, just to get a jump on it. So let's see what we got. Fulfill need for clothing 10 times. Is that possible for us? I don't think so. Yeah, we don't have anything that makes clothing, so that's going to be difficult. Also, nobody uses clothing. We literally can't do this. We don't have any species that use clothing right now. So instead, yeah, I'll discover 5 glades for a Scouts pack. I love Scouts pack. Have 6 harpy houses. What do you know? A thing that we can do, like, right now, basically. So pick it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can move them later. Go to 20 on that for me. And then give me these woodcutters, because we're going to need a lot of free builders. You guys too. We need the free builders, and then you need to come in here. We're going to need a second person to make fabric. Let's bust a move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, he did count successfully. And now I'm looking at, like, harpies need bathhouse for Harpy Utopia. We've made, like, exceptional progress on that already. This is going to give us 5 more of them. Yeah. Build it all. Beavers would like working in there. We're not going to see beavers this game, unfortunately. You can use either. You can use planks. Take me to, like, 40. Barrels, water skins, maybe, but not soon. Certainly not soon. Oh, you ran out of fabric. Well, how about you use reeds? Since we get 5 of those per minute. How about that? I only have 2 more to build. And we have the fabric for it right now. They just have to haul it. Okay. You can come over here and start working at this point, I think. We're just waiting for these constructions to finish. This is going to be really close. We kind of need it for the impatience drop. If we want to stay under 2 for the whole game. Route delivery line's looking okay. Packs of goods, probably, like, fine. Still don't have a source of herbs, so leftover crops is pretty bad. And trade logs, again, I don't know. I just don't want to play a trading game this game. I've played so many trading games lately, because it's insanely good, that I kind of want to force myself to do something that's not trading. Okay, there's Harpy Colony done. Let's take, oh, I don't know, 3 more harpies. Deliver it. And then we have another order to pick from. Yeah, let's just look at what it is. Fell 50 trees. Could try? Sure. So, you guys get in here. You guys get in here. Build me a 3rd woodcutter's camp. Just for giggles. Prioritize it. Let's give it a shot. What's the worst that happens? We fail it? I've had this one pop up before, and I just about got it with 2 woodcutters camps. So I think with 3 woodcutters camps we should blitz through it. Also, give me this second lizard as soon as he's done building this woodcutters camp. Because I see him work. Oh, he's got a harpy friend there now. Okay, you can leave. You can go. Okay, you guys all get in there. And then we've got 2 more harpies. You can get in there. This, we need to start growing. We want to get this active so that we can make tools, because once you make tools, all other aspects of the game are just much, much easier. So put that in like that. We've already felled 14 of 50 trees, making great progress there. And what a great time to do it, too, at the start of drizzle. Would have sucked if we picked that order at the start of storm. And I was like, yeah, you have 5 minutes to cut 50 trees down while you're trying to manage your hostility. You just kind of be like, well, guess I'll die. Also, look at all this fertile soil over here. The soil reclamation's like kind of going insane. Now, I need to get people in here. Oh, stonecutters can't finish. That's where I get people from. Yeah, give me 3 harpies working on that place. You're empty. You can just come over here into no man's land. I'll remember you later. We are at 24 out of 50 trees, and we are less than halfway through the timer on need for timber. You guys might even have time to... Yeah, you do. You have time to plant some crystallized dew. That means we'll be able to make tools during clearance. Not the least of all, because we'll be able to take all these harpies off these woodcutters' camps. Also, reputation's kind of ticking like insane. 0.2 per minute because we have so many of them. Next upgrade is going to be another 8 comfort decorations and 4 aesthetics. So I mean, I can tell you where it's going to go. It's going to go down here. $36 of 50. I'm going to hope you guys are just carrying stuff back, and that's why that's not really going up that fast. Yeah, okay, you've got 15 more trees to cut. You just finished, so you've got 15 more trees to cut. You guys are about to carry, but you should get through this right now. And then this house, I kind of want to move like over here. Cost me 5 wood to do that. That's fine. Basically free. And then we can get our aesthetics decorations in. Something like that. I'm going to favor harpies just to keep their rep ticking up a bit. They ran out of skewers, which is why they're upset now, but I can still favor them to get them over that hump. 47, 48. Here's 49 and 50, maybe? Who knows? 49. 49. Can I get a 50? Could someone give me a 50 in the next 55 seconds? He's done it. Okay. That gives us 1 insect every time woodcutters cut down 2 trees and then just building materials. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll be turning the hostility down a bit now. Let's, like, drop down to 3. Let's have you guys harvest for a bit. We have 1 more order to pick from. Let's hope this is more glade event stuff. Discover 5 glades for plus 5 copper bars production. But we can do this. It's going to spike our hostility, but we can do it. So let's go glade number 1. Can I get a... Can you reach? Yeah, you can reach there. Okay. And I guess you could just reach if I pulled you back to, like, here. Okay, so that's glade number 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like an extra 100 hostility. But it's an extra 100 hostility for the sake of plus 3 to global resolve. So it kind of offsets, right? In some weird way. And also we're still running 150 hostility worth of woodcutters. I think it works out. This could also be something that we can solve with tools. That would be nice. It's a horrible time for opening a dangerous glade because we're like a third of the way through clearance. But that's okay. Okay, now you come down here. I see it already. It's minus Harpy Resolve. I think we can afford to eat that right now. Minus 12 to Harpy Resolve. I can just favor them. Do I want sturdy boots, or do I just really want to blitz the hell out of this game? Because we could go for, like, the fastest win you've ever seen in your life. Let's go for the fastest win you've ever seen in your life. This is also it's just a normal forester's hut, but with 2 farm fields around it. Blueprint pick is biscuits and pie, looking real good when we've got a stamping mill up and we can grow mushrooms on crop fields. So yeah, I'll take that. Now, you guys, you need to help me get into some glades. Like here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess I could do that for 5, so I don't have to chop all the way through all of this. Oh, that's a dangerous glade anyway. I wouldn't really want to do that. Ignore that. Just focus on glades. Oh, bakery's 2 by 3. I understand now. Well, you can move. Because I want you to be a... I don't even know where tool shop came from. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know why we have that. But put a bakery in here. Herbalist camp has no deposits. That's fine. You're freed up. Do you have anything to do yet? No. We do have a small roots deposit that we could work with a small forager's camp. So we could get that in. You guys gonna be done before storm? 312 versus doof. No. You're gonna have about a minute of being very unhappy in storm. And we can also get people working in here so we can start making tools. And also, I don't know, like the layout's gonna be so ugly, but just upgrade it for me now. We're gonna speedrun this map. Can't exactly tell you why, but we're gonna do it. Okay. Now you come over like here. And you go like this. We've got a bunch of stuff in there that our herbalist camp can pick. Oh no, this is going to give us a ton of people too, isn't it? Uh-oh. Didn't quite think about that. Does that mean housing is going to be a problem? Yeah, it might mean that housing is going to be a problem. Ah, we'll work it out. Humans like being in that building anyway. Here, get in there. Be happy about plants or whatever. You're done. So you can also come up here. You guys can finish building this. That upgrades the hub. Plus 3 to global resolve. So the next one I think is the productivity bonus. I don't remember what the second level is. We'll find out soon. This is the space for the stamping mill cleared out. Why are you giving me the... I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's the box behind you. I got it. We could also just start opening boxes. Look how many tools we got? 12? Yeah, kind of, we could. That would take us 10. Don't make pottery. Don't make copper bars. Make flour, because then the bakery's going to be really excited. Can I get 2 lizards from somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are my last 3 lizards at? Like 3? 5? Where are my last 3 lizards? Are they just gone? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Oh, they're the 2 idle workers. Okay. So you get in there. You can make biscuits out of that. You can make pie out of any of this. I don't really care. I should care, actually. You should not do it with meat or insects, because that's for jerky. Pottery? Never. So now we need idle builders. Do we? No, you're about to have a bunch of idle builders, because woodcutters are getting cut this season. Let's get this hostility under control. Something like that. Because we're going to try and open this glade just to make a little bit of extra time. You, like, really need to finish soon. I can't stress how important it is that you be done with that event. You're also idle. Let me move you over here. Oh, wait, you found mushrooms. There is something you could do. Okay. Stop that. Don't get distracted. Yeah, you guys grow. That's great. 40 seconds. It's gonna be pretty tight. We might lose a harpy here, which would suck for impatience. It would probably put us out of range of the never let it go above 2. Oh, it's gonna be so close. But even after this, they've got a hill to climb. Three, 2, 1. Okay, now get happy. Get happier than you've ever been. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Very good. And as soon as you get to... Well, no, I don't even want to risk it. Does a big herbalist camp matter? I don't think so. Does an explorer's lodge matter? Didn't I take a services building already? I didn't. Okay, that kind of means that I take a services building here. Dude, this game has been nuts so far. In favor of us. Nuts in favor of the home team. I don't want to plug the VOD, but you're going to have to watch the VOD for this one. Let's see, Explorer's Lodge. Where could you go? You're so big. Like here, maybe? Sure, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Humans are going to be fine. I think I can afford to not favor harpies now, just to keep everyone happy. Okay, now what the hell am I doing? I'm looking at cornerstones. Woodcutter's prayer. Please, mercy. Not after all the wood farming that we've done on this map, dude. Also, we've got 24 coal that I kind of want to use in Glade events, so maybe I shouldn't do that. It does, yeah. It clutters up like your building choices and stuff, the more buildings that you unlock. It mostly balances out because most buildings can make a lot of different stuff, but still. This will happen eventually, but we might not even be on the map by the time it matters. This will, like, also probably happen eventually, but again, we're probably not going to be on the map by the time it matters. Rooty ground is probably not horrible. We are growing metal right now, but I don't think we need to grow that much. But I'm still wondering if this is a reroll. We also don't need the wood. I don't know why we'd do it. And also, we're going to open like all the caches and send it to the Citadel, so exploration training really doesn't do anything for us at all. I'm going to reroll this. All of these are bad. I could reroll it again and just burn all of the rerolls that I have, which I think I could honestly afford to do. I actually think woodcutters is something you take pretty much like every time you see it. It's that good. Oh, improvised tools probably just goes insane here. Actually, over diligent woodworkers probably also goes. Yeah, the ephemeral one that's like +1 to wood production, but it destroys all your wood. I think you take that unless you have like over 100 coal or oil or sea marrow. But if you're like, oh, I have 250 wood, I don't want to destroy 250 wood. Like, you already got 250 wood, and that was without +1 to wood production, so why would you not take it? You're going to get to 250 wood twice as fast as it took you the first time, and then everything after that is just profit. Anyway, this is probably just over diligent woodworkers. It's practically free barrels with the plank production increases that we have. And improvised tools is fine, but we're growing metal. I think we're really just like fine on tools. Like, we're at 20. Do you have any more to make? No. Okay, then I'm going to save them for Glade events. We need to stuff these again, though. We have 4.5 minutes to discover 2 more glades, which should be very easy with these two. You could probably also like come down here and repair this. I don't know. This doesn't really matter. I guess it uses up planks. This is fair. The advanced fuel is really the only consideration, but even then, like, if you've got a coal mine and you've got 150 coal and you're like, I don't want to destroy 150 coal, you're gonna get more. The woodcutter perk is also like a form of hostility management, because the more wood you can produce with less woodcutters, the less hostility you're going to have. Like, it does a lot for you. It does a lot of things for you. You guys almost done in here? 10 of 20? Can you hurry up? What is your problem? Just make more planks. I don't think I can afford to take people right now. I'm pretty sure that our food production is about to buckle under the weight of all the people that we've just been taking haphazardly, so I'm going to skip that for now. Where did I put the, here it is, the herbalist hut. Here, you can come and pick these mushrooms. Can you stop hauling things back and just cut these trees down? Like, I know we're fine on time, but I'd still rather you not make me nervous about it. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, get back into that forest. What do we need for next upgrade here? 4 harmony? I can get 4 harmony. I already repaired 4 harmony this game. Please, just, like, come back. It's only a tree and a half. Sorry, it's only 2 full trees. But at least we've got this up. At least we've got this up. I don't want you to use either of those for just random stuff anymore. Let's keep berries. If you get hungry, you can eat raw berries, despite the fact that we use them for pie. We have enough gathering nodes for them on the map that I'm not that worried about it. And then just give me my forest fascination. I don't even remember what I get from forest fascination. Is it good? Eh. I don't know where we're going to find copper ore, but I guess it's pretty good if we find copper ore. +5 to copper bars production is a pretty big number. Okay, done. We are over 1 impatience, so we will complete this. And then what's our next one? 15 building materials in 5 minutes 30. Okay, this might be a little tough. No, don't unpause me. Building materials. Building mat. We can do it in a tinkerer. Hang on. Let's do math. Oh, we didn't build a tinkerer. Yeah, that's going to be a little hard then. In 5 minutes 30. Well, let's... Okay, so assume that you can build a tinkerer, like, immediately. Takes 30 seconds to make. You get 2. You need to make 15 in 5 minutes. You can make 4 in 1 minute. So you could make 20 in 5 minutes. And that's if you built the tinkerer immediately and you ignored the fact that people have to carry stuff. Well, and you could have 3 people working on it. Let's give it a shot. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So you go here. Yeah, go to like 40 and 40. This is huge priority. Don't make any of those, just make packs of building materials. You can use, like, anything you find, chuck it in there. Just anything you see. And then pick it. I have 3 idle builders right now. That's probably good enough, and I can make more idle builders. Here, I have 6 idle builders. You can come back home. Let's have you, like, clear up some of this landscape, because it's hideous right now. Put a second human in there. We have enough idle builders. Yeah, you don't have anything to do right now. That's pretty true. I mean, I don't have to roll the dice, but I do want to see if I can finish it. Also, you should be making training gear after you're done with the packs of building materials. Because that's a service need that we could fill. Okay, we've already lost 30 seconds. But we should have enough raw materials just right now in order to finish this. So it's going to be 3 harpies that go in here. 2 harpies and a lizard, and then I can put 2 harpies here. How are you guys doing? 37? Okay. Yeah, just go. Just make it as fast as you can. Hearth's only at 17% corruption. Yeah, I guess it's one of those where there's like, there's not really a drawback to it. I don't even remember what the other 2 order choices were, but I think if we fail one order, it's not really make or break for us. Lizard's ticking resolve. You love to see it. Okay, so 2, 4. Oh, that's nice. When it fills up, they'll carry the whole load. There's nothing else to distract them. Yeah, maybe we can do this. Metal's about to come in. That's going to be bonus tools. Since we know we're not going to open a glade anytime soon, we'll probably open this cache and send it to the Citadel. Because we could afford to with the... Well, we could even wait, because we could get -1 impatience here. We'll be able to get -1 impatience here, because I truly do think we're going to finish in time. Yeah. That's 12. You're 14. You're going to get ingredients. We still have 3 minutes. We'll be able to finish that just fine. And there's sea marrow and clay over here? Okay. Okay. You come out there eventually. You are just like kinda dead now. Okay, there's 14. You're making 15. We can afford to make a couple extra. It'll be fine. But do like forced delivery now. Actually, you know what? We don't need to. Now, go deliver, and then let's have 2 other people come and help you with delivery. You're going to carry 10. You're going to carry 5. You're going to carry 6. Oh yeah, we did overproduce a little bit. Okay, and now we reset the playlist. It's been an hour already. Time flies. We wait until our impatience goes over 1. So in the meantime, don't make simple tools, because you can actually do it at 3-star. It'll help our leather go our metal go just a little further. Instead, I want you to make training weapons until you have 50. And that you will use metal for, because I don't know where we get stone right now. I'm just going to have one of you do that. Everyone else, I'm going to have over here, working in the Explorer's Hutch. That's like +4 resolve for us right now, I think. Timed order's ready to complete. Yeah, that's true, but we're going to wait just a little longer. Just a little longer. Got a good harvest of you coming in. 0.98. No idle people? Maybe I do take someone in this round. It's another 3 harpies. Like, it's very possible this game that we accidentally get Harpy Utopia, so I guess let's just plan on that maybe happening. We can work out food later. Oh, I remember why I wasn't going to open you, because I don't need the reputation. I remember now. Well, instead, you can come work in that Stonecutter's camp in the absolute middle of nowhere. How's that suit you? 1.01. Okay, now we can turn in Building Rush. This gives us +5 to ale. It's already 3-star in a brewery, so a leisure service building would now do extremely well for us. I don't think it's you. Yeah, you're brawling in education. Show me a leisure service building. Religion and education? No, that's not exactly what I was asking for, unfortunately. I could ask for skewers, though. 2-star oil is also not, like, horrible. And backup jerky building's also not, like, horrible. And it's a building that lizards really like. Is that more important to me, that, like, I double up on jerky and get 2 okay items versus apothecary? Yes, because I can do 1-star incense somewhere else. I don't remember where. And 2-star biscuits is already happening in a bakery. So apothecary is just cosmetics. Alchemist hut is cosmetics and wine, but we don't have beavers, who are the only people who use luxury. Yes, that's true. They are the only people who use luxury. So wine is very unimportant on this map. So this is just cosmetics. This is just cosmetics. I don't think harpies need the help, and they eat skewers anyway, so give me a butcher. Where's our second hearth going to go if we wanted to build one? Also, I'm pretty sure we have like 15 wildfire essence cores right now. Some insane number. Yeah, we have 10. Okay. Okay. Oh, you could go here. That's kind of nice. This is mostly because I need somewhere to expand a bit of housing to. So let's get that going. You guys are fine in there, but only because you're ticking resolve. You are gonna be doing stuff with metal soon, don't you worry. And then we'll probably have a butcher go up here too. 3 idle workers, that's okay right now. And I know I have one more order in here. I'm gonna wait, because our economy is a little bit of a shambles right now since we just rushed to finish a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna wait until, like, the end of Storm to take that order. Give us a better chance of actually being able to complete it successfully. Don't burn seam arrow, we might need that. Just keep burning wood. Our wood production should be fine. This storm we are going to be at -20, but we can get to -16. We'll be okay. Housing is kind of an issue. Would go a long way towards fixing our issues if I just built temp housing, now that I look at it. We'll be moving those eventually. You're doing good. You're about to do a lot better once we build you this hub and a warehouse so that you've got a shorter trip. Okay, here's Storm. Get out of there. Down to 3. Harpies are going to be at 0. It's okay. We can favor them once we get like halfway through. Oh, no, but they'll be fine when they find a place to live. Because they're going to have houses. Also, is this at 0.5 yet? It's close. Could just open it. Nah, I'll wait a little longer. Let's extract maximum value from it. Really, you're still unhappy? Well, fine, suit yourself. 0.48, 0.49. Alright, it'll be at 5 by the time you're done with this. So come in here and open that. These guys are working on tools. They've got plenty of wood. These guys are working on training weapons. That'll give you a little bit of service happiness. I think it's just because their base resolve is so low. Like, it's so low. It really does not take a lot to set them off. They'll be fine. I'm not going to need to favor that. This is just kind of like sitting here not doing anything for us, considering that we have Explorer's Lodge up, when it could be a +1 to global resolve. So let's get in there and repair that, or salvage it. That cache is done. We're back down to 0.04. I don't really care about any of these. I could make coats for the 2 humans that we have. I don't need the trade goods. Provisioner, I don't need the flour or the barrels, and we're not doing trading. Clothier is like a smithy, but an even worse argument for it. And leatherworker, we've covered leatherworker on this channel before. I think it's ass. So let's reroll for something better. None of these are better. Is it just that I don't like any building for this map, or have I just been getting really bad rolls? Give me a market. Why not? It's a service, I guess. We might find cosmetics accidentally somewhere. Cornerstone me. Reproduction's 50% quicker. The place would go bananas in there. You're making like 20 ale out of 1 grain, and you do it like every 5 seconds. It's kinda crazy. But I'm not gonna do it, because the only people who used ale are humans. It's insane overkill. Give me Safe Haven instead. I do not think Safe Haven is good. I think it's fine here. And if we end up pushing Utopia for Harpies, it might be pretty good, because we might need to go up to 3 hubs. Okay, show me like a 5 Harpy and 1 other person wave, otherwise I'm not interested. If I had to choose right now, just so that we're clear, between getting the Never Let Impatience Go Above 2 deed completed and the Build a Harpy Utopia deed, I would take Never Let Hostility Go Above, or Never Let Impatience Go Above 2 in a heartbeat. Would not even think about it. I think that is a much more annoying deed to have to complete. So if we have the opportunity to get it on this map, we're going to take it. We can build a Harpy Utopia anywhere. But you can only get outrageously lucky with your first couple timed orders once. Well, it happens less often. How about that? It's less often the case that you get outrageously lucky with your first couple timed orders. You're going to get sent to the Citadel once you get to 0.5 hostility. You are still in here making tools. That's great news. I think this is just going to be enough for all of our metal needs. Like, you've got 6 in here, you've got 10 training weapons. You blow through them in this Explorer's Lodge, because you've got 30 people who like brawling. And honestly, if I have a little bit of spare labor, I might put it towards that. Also, why is no one working here? Did I cut all... I did cut all my woodcutters. There's only 2 of them, though. It's just like, ooh, you get 0.03 rep per minute. It's very not that exciting. You can come out to work here. This one, on the other hand, is 0.3 per minute, which is crazy. Those 2 humans are having a great time. If I built them a single human house to live together in, they'd be over the moon. But alas, it is not to be in this town. Overall resolve is just kind of crazy right now. We, like, didn't even want to tick that particularly. That was an inefficient reputation tick. It didn't really mitigate our impatience at all. So I'm going to build this hearth, and then I'm going to upgrade it, possibly to level 1, and then I'm going to take the next order. Just on the off chance that it's one of those ones that's like, have 15 aesthetics decorations built in the next 5 minutes, I'd like to be able to do that without worrying too much about where I'm going to put it all. Wood is dropping to 121, but I think that's because we're churning out tools right now, and because I only have one woodcutter working. It's a fixable problem. Like, as soon as these mushrooms are gone, we'll have 2 more people being woodcutters. As soon as this slick shell is gone, well, you're going to work that, I guess. As soon as these roots are gone, we'll have 2 more. Probably don't even need 2 people in here now that I look at it. So why don't you get in there and help out a little more? This one idle lizard, I think, is going to be our firekeeper. This has been a very good town so far. I think next time I get up to 12 tools... Wait, no. That's our limit. No, that's how many we have. Okay, we just have 30 tools right now. Our limit's 40. My mistake. I should have known better. Training gear, on the other hand, we're not keeping up at all. This is Prestige 1, yeah. Possibly the first gamer to ever finish Never Let Impatience Go Over 2 on Prestige 1 in recorded history. I don't even know where it's coming from anymore, dude. I don't know what causes this. The numbers just go up. Hey, the RNG has been crazy, so I don't remember exactly everything that's happened, but what I do know is that we took an 8 harpy convoy, where originally I was like, man, that seems pretty scary to do because of how annoying it is to keep them happy during the storm. But they came with 12 tools, and I was thinking you could use the 12 tools for the first Glade event. No, man, no, that's not what you do with 12 tools. What you do with 12 tools is you take your first timed order, and the timed order says, give me 12 tools, and in exchange, you get +3 to fabric, planks, and brick production. That's what that says. So we've had that rolling from, like, midway through Storm in Season 1. And so these, you don't even need to be in there. So that's been rolling. We finished the second timed order. The second timed order gave us 5 reeds per minute. The third timed order gave us 5 insects per minute. Like, the RNG lining up to give us timed orders that we can complete in a reasonable amount of time, and then also giving us cornerstones that are relatively bonkers, has been really, really powerful for us. Okay, you need to... Are you harvesting metal right now? You are. Good. And you're basically capped on tools, so you're not going to siphon up a lot of it. I think this might be our opportunity to get ahead on training gear. Oh, also this hearth can go up now. So where do you go? Here? No, here. Oh, I need to go 1 row back. These 3 need to go. And then you need to move slightly out of the way. Alright, Herbalist Camp is done. You have berries over here that you can get, actually. Let's have you work on that for a bit. Yeah, the RNG's been insane. I would never claim that I am a better gamer than I am when the RNG is blatantly this good. Doesn't Explorer's Lodge do education? It does. That makes Scribe look really interesting. What do we have for pigment options? Oh, nothing. We have to, like, make the pigment ourselves. Pigment? No, we can't make pigment. Still, 3-star scrolls, pretty good. We can pick up pigment later. Sure. If you point a building exit arrow at something, it's prioritized. I think the exit arrow is where they depart the building from. And I think that's what that marker means. So, yeah, if I rotated it like this, then I think they would enter and exit from there, and it would be like slightly more efficient. But I don't know. I just don't like it from an aesthetic level, and I don't think it saves you like a ton of time. Speaking of saving us a ton of time, let's build a trader anywhere we can fit it. Does it just not fit anywhere? Okay. I don't want to build it on top of farmlands. We'll get the hearth up and then we'll build a trader. I'm wondering if I can buy a couple blueprints from them that might enable us to get to pigment, which would enable us to get to education, which would enable us to get to more reputation. We're gaining so much rep. I don't even know where they're finding this stuff. Didn't we pick a building that could make skewers? Oh yeah, we just haven't built it yet because it was going to go next to this hub. That's right, I forgot. This is all rep without having the skewers available. It's also kind of crazy how fast harpies tick reputation because we have 20 of them. That's a pretty significant factor here as well. Woodcutters 72, hostility 59. We can go to 3 this season. We'll have to remove all of our woodcutters, but we can do it. Now we build a hearth. Yeah, right there. Have a road go like that. This is going to be where the warehouse goes. And then, like, 1, 2, 3, that's going to be where the butcher goes. There's a berry in the way, so you're going to move, like, slightly back here. And you're going to move, like, slightly over here. And then you're going to move, like, slightly here. And then we'll give you a road, just to make that go a little faster. You can come in here. I don't know how we just lost a little extra hostility, but I'll take it. You're still ticking. I actually kind of want to stop you from ticking. Okay, I can have one more person work here. That's fine. I don't have to touch a thing. It's crazy, man. This is probably one of the best games that I've played. Not every game is going to go like this, but holy cow, is this map just getting absolutely decimated. Okay, you can make oil up to like 50 for the purposes of glade events. You can help make jerky. Wood is an issue right now. We're down to 50 something. Okay, I'm changing my mind. I can't imagine myself being scared of glade events on this map, so burn sea marrow. And then find me my spare lizards, man. 2, 5. Oh, one's in the Explorer's Lodge. I can get you out of there so that you can come and work in a butcher. I'd much rather have that happen. And then you now fit. And then you... We need to decor this place up a bit. So you come over here, because we've got the totem that we can put in that spot. And then we could just run houses down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hate that the grove is in the way, or the forester's hut. Or I could just shoot it out the back. I could shoot the houses back out here. And then we could open that glade because it's right there. I'm about to hit hostility 1, so let's open a cache with 10 of our 30 tools. And then this will be upgrading by doing like lamp, lamp. We'll just do another golden leaf. This will be the golden village. All houses have room for one more villager. It's not great right now. Lost supplies is kind of great right now, because we're probably going to do like 2 or 3 more. Prosperous settlement could be good if we're going to build a trading post. It's just extra global resolve. And we're going to do it over trading, because I don't know where packs of provisions come from right now. Sure, give me prosperous settlement. And then the trade post can go behind the butcher. And then you can get filled out. Show me like 5 harpies. No, why can't you be harpies? I can't really afford to take anyone. Where can I shave? I don't have a lot of options for shaving. Like you... Well, actually, you're like almost done. Oh, no, there's more. No, that's a big roots deposit. No, that's a small roots deposit. You're not almost done. You probably don't need to have like 2 people working here. You'll finish in due time. You, I'm kind of scared to cut. You, I'm kind of scared to cut. Oh, I wish you had shown me one with a bunch of harpies in it. That's a glade event completing. Show me something that makes pigment. An artisan? Okay. Now, what can I use for pigment? I don't know where this copper ores come from. I do know that I'm getting a lot of insects, though. So sure. Give me an artisan. I don't think we're going to see a bathhouse and 10 more harpies this game with how fast we're getting rep. So just give me this migrant wave, because I can just, like, have people. And not only can I just have people, I kind of need people because my wood production is looking a little scary. Can I fit you up here? That would be the dream. I can. You go up there. And then you go in here. So let's count the rep we have on the map. Plus 0.75, plus 1.5. And that's it. But we do have glades we can open. So let's say each of these has like 1 rep, right? So 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 takes us like to here. And then we can favor any of these guys to get them to tick. I think we've got the win in the bag. Oh, and we've got this order we could turn in. That's an extra rep. So at this point, let's see what the timed order is. Complete any 4 dangerous or forbidden glade events. To get 5 barrels per minute in a monastery? Yeah, sure. Whatever. Let's have fun. Okay, change of plans then. You are going to come down here. You're going to come in here. Sure. I'll do 4 dangerous glade events in 20 minutes. What's the worst thing that could happen? I literally win the game before I finish them? You don't actually fail a timed event if you win before it completes. A lot of harpies don't want you to know this. You're at 9 of 20. I think you will finish this game, and then I can put you over onto that. 0.4 rep per minute is pretty fast. How are you guys doing over here? You're down to 1 egg nest, 15 of 20. Great news. We've gained a reputation from somewhere. God, their threshold's only 21, and they're at 26 right now. Harpies are thrilled, man. We're not even making skewers for you yet. Oh no, wait, we are. That's what you do. You make skewers. I knew that. So many ruined buildings. -8 to all the resolve. Yeah, you know what? I think that's something we can do. Wait, this is that's Citadel resources. We have to take that. You are a forager's camp. I'll actually repair you. You are a furnace. I don't care. But I will have some friends come in and salvage you. You are a butcher. I have one of those already. You almost done with this clay, so you can just be done permanently? No? Alright, fine. Where else could I get people from? 5 of 20. Oh, you're so close. I don't have to rush it. How many repaired buildings is that anyway? Oh, it's just 2. It's not that impressive. And then the next one we open is probably just like straight through there. But I think we're going to have to open 2 in one season if we want to finish 4. Oh, we could open this one too. That's pretty close. Okay, so you guys are just chilling, working on housing. We're going to upgrade this hub as a means of hostility management. Because hostility is, like, creeping up somehow. Not exactly sure how, but I don't know. Something's making the forest mad, who knows. 2 of 20. 10 of 20. 13 of 25. Okay. You don't need to be favored right now, I guess. This also gives us 5 people. Don't know where they're gonna go. I have no idea. We're probably gonna need like a little more housing. So why don't you come over here? You can come here. For our 2 humans, oh no, we're up to 6 humans now? I don't know where they came from, but we'll build some human housing. You can have barrels, and the water barrels, how about that? We'll mix it up a bit. And then this comes back down like this. Small foragers camp is done. Great news. Actually, get out of there. Destroy you, because we're about to have this one. And then you can work in here. There you go. And then we've got 3 more spare people. Don't know where they came from, but we'll be salvaging this building with our myriad resources. No free builders? Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Wood is starting to climb somehow, probably because we're not burning it in a furnace anymore. You guys are working, good. Do you have Citadel resources? You do, so I kind of actually want to open that then. Citadel resources I'll make an exception for. Patience is almost at 1, but I think harpies are going to tick as soon as this event is over. So at 3.7, it only takes them a minute to tick, and even if they don't, we can fire exploration in the middle of the storm if we really need to. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then 4, I guess. We do have 4 that we could reach. I'm pretty sure we've already done the requisite 4 timed orders to get that deed, but, you know, more never hurt, just in case. And then you are also going to be a human house here. You are also going to be decoration here. You guys can have a yard. Nice shared yard. You're done. Just carrying stuff away. You are done in a minute. You are done. Oh, you're done. That gave us more people. So now we can really staff these back up. What else did we trim from? Not from you. Not from you. We actually didn't trim very many gatherers camps at all. They mostly must have come from, like, woodcutters. Okay. We have 4 homeless, but that'll be 0 homeless after these human houses go up. That will also push the small hearth close to neighborhood territory. We need to get rid of a couple more trees before we can truly do that. What happens at 5? 6 is pretty bad, but nothing bad happens at 5. It's unbelievable to me that I don't need to micro hostility in Storm with hostility 5. I have no explanation for this. We're at 1 hostility. Alright, turn this in. I forgot that gave me the perk that lets the workers come in. Okay, so we're at 22 harpies. We have 55 amber. We could just roll here, try and hit bathhouse, and like somehow accidentally get 30 harpies. We're not really close to any of the other utopias. I don't want any of these other buildings. Like, forum's fine, but I'll reroll one time. I will gamble one time on Bathhouse, and then we're calling it. Yeah, not good enough. Give me Herbalist Camp, because it's the only camp we don't have yet. And they do have a ton of needs fulfilled. That's true. That's pretty true. These guys are struggling to keep up in the bakery right now, though, so I don't think we can go much bigger than this. Next season, I think we're going to open 2 glades. We're going to open that, and we're going to open this. Stonecutter's camp is done. What beautiful news. You're going to come around to here, and then after storm? Well, no, you can reach those trees. You'll be good. Can I afford to have one person in here? I can, just barely. Okay. You're still hauling stuff away from these. We got 12 more tools out of that. This is going to be a road. That's going to be opened. They're going to cut these trees first, so I'm not too worried about them going over and doing that accidentally. And actually, you can just come through that way too. It's like the Glade Nexus over here. Okay, this is going to be decoration 4. And then decoration 3 and 4 now fit up here. And then you are like massively overpopulation camp, so I'm actually going to bring you up here. And then as soon as those decorations are done, that'll be another neighborhood. That'll be another minus 40 hostility. How boasted of a cornerstone can we get this time? Retroactive bonus? No, we don't need that. Green per minute's kind of interesting, but pretty bad at the end of a game. Just give me hostility from woodcutters, and then I can really run these. None of them matter. Don't care. This is the same event. Sure. I'll take another 10 people. Maybe there's some kind of deed that's like have more people than is considered responsible. Yeah, no, I actually do want it. Give it to me. This can be salvaged. That's fine. We have a cache that we can open. And then we're also going to need to go up here for this dangerous, or for this forbidden glade. And make this space for a woodcutter's house like there. Where's my third woodcutter's post? Good thing I never destroyed this, because it's getting drafted into service. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get it going. We also might back our way into repairing the 10 buildings. Because that's a deed that we failed to do last time. It's nice that we have this little tracker to let us know how close we are. It is pretty bad in Storm, but we can get under it because we have 108 hostility from woodcutters, and we could sacrifice wood or coal for a little while. We definitely don't want fading to trigger too often, because that would kind of tank our opportunity to do the Impatience victory. But also, if we just finish 3 Dangerous Glade events, well, I think we're also at a point where we could open caches fast enough that we could offset it. Like here, we're at 0.75 basically, so I'm just going to preemptively open that. Get me to like within 1 so that I can just finish Foolhardy Man, or I can complete a Glade event and have it just be done. 2 minutes 20. Oh, you don't... Yeah, you do tick now. Okay, you found a training weapon. No, you're 23 now. I see. I think we're like tapped out on Resolve though. No, because this is -8. We're not tapped out at all. We're not even close to tapped out. What's making oil, by the way? This thing? We don't really have enough plant fiber to make that sustainable. I don't think there's really a way that opening 2 glades at once can go wrong for us with an economy this big. Especially since this will be done around the time they open those glades up. You guys almost done here? Yeah, something like that. Okay, show it to me. No, you're gonna leave instead? Okay. There you go, show it to me. -6 to global resolve. Yeah, get in there, dude. Doesn't matter at all. Repair this too while you're at it. I don't even know what it is, just salvage it. Okay, so for those of you keeping score at home, we now have a global -14 to resolve from active glade events. But that's fine. Like, it's only drizzle. What's the worst that could happen? And you're almost done. We're going to get more people from you. Those people are going to go directly into working on glade events. You don't have Citadel resources, which is like the biggest thing that I'm looking at right now. You are... Ooh, the lighthouse. I've never done the lighthouse before. Increases hostility by 300 for every hearth. Okay, I think we can finish it before the end of Storm. Four minutes, and Storm and clearance is 4 minutes. We can also burn Sea Marrow. Carrying capacity right now is 15. We have 5 plus 5 from Harpies, plus 5 from Scouts back, so this represents 2 trips. Hostility 11. Somehow people don't want to leave. I don't have an explanation for it. As soon as they get here with stuff, we are sacrificing all of the Sea Marrow we have. And we're just going to burn wood. And then you, no Citadel resources. You, no Citadel resources, so we can open both of you for... reputation if we need it. If we don't win before Storm, I think we're going to win in the middle of Storm. There's one event completed. I don't know which one it was. There's another event completed. I don't know which one it was. It's all... There's a lot of stuff going off. This is 8 minutes to finish this event. Okay, you guys are working. Start burning Sea Marrow. And I do mean, like, just burn all of it. This is going to be less than a minute of Sea Marrow, but it should push it to like 50%. And then the time after that should be fine. We are at hostility 12. You know, easy come, easy go. And then I think we're gonna like open this. Did I tell you to complete for rep, by the way? No, I told you to convert. Okay. We're also going to complete you. And then that should take us to within 1, so that we can turn in Foolhardy Man. And we can finish before Storm triggers, and then we don't have to worry about corruption. 251. You are not going to finish in time. There's going to be like a 6-second gap, but that's okay. Even if it kills, even if Alluring Lights kills like, I don't know, 4 villagers, we're probably still going to be underneath Impatience 2. If we had somehow found 4 more Harpies and a bathhouse at the same time as doing all this, it would be insane to do Harpy Utopia and Impatience never above 2. But I don't think it's going to come together like that. I don't think that's happening this game. Also, like, just in case... Oh, we don't have the tools for it. Okay, fair. I guess we burnt through our whole stockpile. True, RNG do taketh away. RNG's taken a lot away from us this game. It's really just like, you know, one of the most straightforward against the storm runs you'll really ever see. Wait a minute. No, I was going to say, what if there was like 5 harpies, and then we built a trading post, and then there was a blueprint for a bathhouse in it? But we'd also still have to build like 7 more harpy houses. I don't know. It wouldn't have come together. Let's not get greedy. Wait, hold on. What? Excuse me? Oh, because I stopped burning wood. Okay. No, that's not right at all. Also, I think we can finally burn that 24 coal that we've been saving since the start of the game, just in case we needed to use it for a glade event. I think now the time has come that we can burn that. Okay, glade event completed. Glade event completed. We're at 17.46. When this finishes, we can turn this in for +1 rep. We'll be at 15. You are done. Sure, come work these roots. That's important. And you come work this 1 mushroom patch. That's important too. The fire is going out. Don't even make me laugh. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to victory. All in all, pretty decent game. Had a lot of picks go our way. It's nice to have a game where we felt in control from start to finish, rather than like the last, I don't know, 5 games I've played, where I've been vacillating between panic and everything is fine like every 2 minutes. Anyway. There you go. That's going to be a handful of deeds. Yeah. Okay, let's go and read those. Let's pause the soundtrack. We'll go and read those. And then I'm going to go and have some dinner. I told you this was going to be a fast game. Don't let the Queen's impatience grow above 4 in a single game. True. What does this get us? It's a cornerstone that makes sacrifices take longer. Well, that's pretty neat. Complete 5 timed orders? Yeah, give me the XP. Win a game after completing 3 timed orders? Yeah, we did that, at least. Don't let the Queen's impatience grow above 2 in a single game. Cannot describe to you how good it feels to have that deed done. Win a game with at least 25 harpies, and oh, also, in case you were wondering, we were near a Forsaken Gods temple. There you go. 6 deeds, 1 game. Very efficient. We're going to go take a peek at upgrades with all the Citadel resources that we looted out of boxes. Looks like we can afford 2 of the 60 food ones or 1 of the 72 food ones. So do we catch up on old perks? Or do we keep pushing this as high as possible for -2 to the speed at which the Queen's impatience grows? This lets us just do like more weird runs where we can buy time to do stuff like Utopia. So I'm really tempted to take it. But another big factor in me looking at these was like, the 2 impatience game I'm going to have to do eventually. Also, we didn't have a human firekeeper for that either. That was a harpy firekeeper. Sorry, I'll shut up about how weird that run was. Give me the 10% blueprint upgrade, and then give me, I don't know, just make people walk faster. Let's catch up on some of these old upgrades and get them cleared out. It's a good time for it. We're about to hit 14, and then we can push up a little bit higher. Alright, and then where are we going for next settlement? What are you? Corrosive Torrent, we've done that. And you haven't found me anything. So next settlement is probably going to be... if we do this Coral Forest, I think I have view range too, so that would show us here. And then we'd be able to see both of these. So we might either do a Coral Forest game next time, or we'll do a Marshlands game, and then we will guaranteed get that map modifier, whatever it is. So I will catch you guys around for that. Let me go leave it on the deed screen so that we can take a look at all of our accomplishments. And I will catch you around next time. Have a good rest of your night.